Hi guys, back again. What I'd like to share tonight is a couple of patterns, the X pattern and the horseshoe pattern for learning how to punch. And because there's situations sometimes where you're in the pocket, you guys are very close and you want to create openings like I talked about last night. The first one I want to show you is the horseshoe pattern. You know what a horseshoe is. Okay, it can be right side up or upside down. And so what you're doing is in this particular drill, it's a good warm-up drill, especially when you're going to be sparring or you're going to be working on skill-specific stuff. I like to work on skill-specific scenarios where somebody just randomly attacks and I shut their function down. That's the mainstay of what I do. But there's specific drills that help you learn how to punch properly. And what I mean by punch properly, that's utilizing your whole body. Like I talked about last night with the washing machine, the snap with the hips and pivoting out the heels and unlocking the legs and tucking the tail so that you punch in a unified manner to create a snap with all your body weight. And you want to be as effortless with this as possible, because if you use too much muscle or you're using too much muscle to maintain your balance, you're taking away from the punch. And this drill isn't so much about getting into position. You're already in position for the particular drill. You're already in tight. So what you're practicing is the punching mechanics, and of course it's repetition. And you don't have to go slow, and you don't have to go fast. You start slow, and you take it easy. It doesn't make any sense to sit there and try to kill the bag. You're trying to get the mechanics down so that you have a snap to everything you do. So let me introduce the horseshoe drill. Okay, what you do is you imagine a big horseshoe standing in front of you, all right? Now, if I start here, I slip high. Right, that's a high hook. I'm going to turn out my front leg because I'm standing left foot forward. So it's right hand dominant, but I'm punching with my front hand to start with. So I drop, hook, drop, body punch. Step to this side, body punch. Step to this side, hook. See, notice I'm hitting and I come back to center. What you don't want to get in the habit of doing, don't overshoot your center line. If you start and you end here, he moves, bang, in, boom. Try to keep your center line balanced. If you twist past your center line, the problem with that is you're compromising your balance and you're compromising your ability to move again. So that's something I always constantly, I call it the center line principle. Never cross your own center line with your limbs. If you do, you have saving techniques like spinning and that kind of stuff. But that's doable and usable. But what I want you to concentrate on is coming back to neutral. And what I mean by neutral, if you throw a hook, bang, you come back to neutral. You drop under, bang, uppercut, you come back to neutral. Neutral is your centralized balance, okay? All right. So remember, concentrate to the center line, come back. So we're doing right-handed, which is right power side. So that side's back, your left foot's forward. So you're going to slip, come back to here. Slip, come back to here. To this side, come back to here. This side, come back to here. And what you want to practice doing is pivoting. And you pivot on the leg that you got your weight on, because you're driving off the ground. Realistically, all your weight is not on that pivot leg, it's a driving point. Your weight's pretty much 50-50, so you can go right or left. Don't make the mistake of putting all your weight on that leg, because then you're limiting your ability to step again. And that's something that you always want to work towards. You're getting in position. Always remember that, okay? Because things change, right? Okay, so now when you start putting it together, it works more smooth. Okay, you can use any kind of cadence you want. What I prefer is just to concentrate on each punch, but be smooth about it. So I slip, hook, bang, here, pow. I step this side here, pow, pow, right? As you go along, you can make those double ups. Whap, whap, and then shift over. Whap, whap. I'll demonstrate it. Okay? So when you come here, you can go high-low. You go here. Okay? Now when I step right here, I have to shift over here. Make sense? So that's what you're working on with that. And of course you want to do a southpaw too. Do it with the right side forward. Okay? And that looks like this. Let's do the front lead. Come back to here, left. Right? So you want to practice that. Now the next pattern is called X. Okay? Now, one more thing about the horseshoe pattern I forgot to mention. You could also go the other way. Start at the body, work your way to the head, shift over this way. Head, body. Okay? So do it both ways. Shake things up a little bit. But typically, you'll start with the head shot. Because start with the head shot, it gets your hands coming. You drop down, you go to the body shot. Make sense? Okay, now the X pattern works like that. I'm starting with my left hand first. Okay, I'm going to slip, go high. I'm going to slip over here, go low. Now I'm going to throw a high rear hook. Boom! I come over here, body shot. See? So that creates an X. Alright? So remember, slip, high, shift to the right, low. Okay? Now you're going to go back up here, high, shift here, low. So that creates the X, right? You could also start from the body. So you come here, body shot, shift this side, hook, shift this side, hook, shift this side, hook. That makes sense? So what you're practicing when you do this, when you're standing in front of your partner, bag, somebody with pads, you want to set your spring with the leg. So you drop. When you go to the body, whap. Then shift this way, go to the head, boom. Right? Then when you come down here, go to the body, whap. Go to the head, boom. This is what you want to practice. So each punch has that snap to it. But you feel it through your whole core. And so these two drills are good for that. And remember, you can work them from high to low or from low to high. So let's horseshoe and the X. Right? One more time, I'll demonstrate it. Okay? The horseshoe. From high to low to high again. Step here, whap, whap. Step here, whap, whap. Okay? Coming back the other way. Whap. Step here, whap, whap. Make sense? That's the horseshoe. Okay? Again, you could do it from low to high or high to low. Now, the X, same thing. Here, boom. Now I go to low on the right side. Now I go from high to right side. Now I go from low. Okay? So that's the X. So you can do that from high to low or low to high. Okay, that's what I wanted to share. Please keep following on YouTube. Email me at billyboston@gmail.com or combativenessworkshop@hotmail.com, and I'll be happy to answer any questions. If you have something you'd like me to see me do or teach or touch on, just ask. I'd be happy to do it. I hope everybody's having a good weekend. It's been a little cold and rainy here in California, and it hasn't been much fun. We want sunshine, right? That's what we're hoping for. Everybody enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.